this week, we find out David's son, his baby son, has a beard so impressive that even Chewbacca loves it. We find out that I think that the McChicken sandwich is a form of currency, and Chloe has just found out what the word fapping is. So let's strap down, strap in, and do this.
This is just another trucking podcast.
Hello, this is Just Another Trucking Podcast. I am your host, Tom, and I am joined, as always, by my good friends, my co-hosts. Firstly, a woman who has been chasing a dog around in the street, and secondly, a very, very angry co-host who genuinely looks like he's boiling at the moment. We'll get into that in a second, because he looks like he's ready to do rounds. But let's go. Right, check it. Let's go split screen. David, if that's not split screen in that exact exact point, it better have.
Be.
As you can see, everyone knows that it worked out.
Apart from those people who are listening in the trucks on a Monday morning, in which case, good morning. I hope your day's going well. I hope you're not on the M25, and if you are, not our
What's
fault.
going on the M25?
You know, I hear about this M25 all the time. Is that like the worst freeway or motorway in England?
It's like a giant roundabout.
It's
it's the one that goes
I
around
know what
London.
it is. Just goes around London, yeah.
Oh yeah, and it just consistently. The thing about the M25. Wow, we are seconds.
Yeah, what's going on? We're not even like.
Well, we could put a pause on it. We could put a pause on it and introduce everybody, just in case people don't know who we are.
No. We're not. We're talking about the M25.
Yeah.
All right, fact that.
We're introducing our cohort, our guest, the M25, who'll be
not to be able to defend himself.
Yeah. Oh god, there is no defense for the M25. Whoever came up with the idea of it should be shot repeatedly by a cannon.
Oh wow, that's
but not
intense.
a cannon that kills them straight away. I mean, a cannon that just maims them and they have to bleed to death.
A bit like Homer Simpson, where he keeps
way.
getting hit by a cannon and just keeps going.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I was envisioning when I said that. Yeah, it's a terrible place. Right, let's introduce people because that's as the host, that's my job. That's what I do. Chloe,
hello.
Why were you chasing a dog around the street?
Well, it wasn't the street; it was an A road, and it decided to run AWOL and nearly got run over. Poor little thing.
Did you actually find its owners, or did you have you now just got a dog?
No. He was very cute though. I wish I had, but no, he was part of near us, and the guy literally took him out of the office. He was just like some randomer that was working up there. Took someone else's dog out of the office for a wee, and it just legged it.
Oh no!
Yeah,
okay,
so
right,
it wasn't even his dog,
okay.
but yeah, I saved it.
So it's just you saved it. Yeah, so you're a hero.
I'm like real life Wonder Woman.
But at least you didn't run it over.
Who said that?
Who would do that?
Oh, we have producer back in the house. Hello, producer. Quick question: we are going to introduce David, but David's going to have a rant, and I'm just going to sit here and we're just going to let him do that. Producer, where the you been? You left us.
Literally.
You left us.
I was with Chris. I was balls deep.
Oh wow!
Wow!
I was not expecting that.
Are we expanding this joke into now? There's orgies going on. That's where we're going with this joke. Apparently,
there is.
It seems plausible.
plausible.
Yeah.
David, are we doing the salmon joke on YouTube yet or not? Has a salmon just said that?
We can.
The animated salmon.
Okay.
God, no.
An animated salmon, which I think ties in quite nicely, has just confessed to. If it's not, then and again, if you're listening on M25, apologies.
Just imagine it.
I mean,
it's
I'm
going to be
just
amazing.
Assuming.
Yeah.
It's either that M25 or M4. It's one of them two places. David.
Yes.
Go on. Just get on with it.
Okay. All right.
You
okay.
have been...
I'm pissed off due to theft of my YouTube, not my YouTube channel, but somebody is actually taking all my my videos on YouTube and putting them on TikTok, and he's actually making a little bit of money on it.
You
which
look
is really
very
annoying.
angry.
I don't mind you take. Now here's the thing. It's not just my videos. He literally is editing my videos to where he's cropping out my bloody my logo and my name. But he's actually using
Wait. What your logo, David? What logo is this?
this logo right here.
Wait, just
Get it over and done
Chloe,
with.
just
yeah,
let
it happen.
just give it to him.
Yeah.
Give it to him. He's gonna do it at some point during this episode. We may as well just.
This
get
is
it
what
fucking
this
over
whole
and done
rant
with.
is
Just-
leading up to, isn't it? This is what it is.
Wait,
It isn't.
David,
I
is this
promise.
it's just a plug?
It's just an around plug. Yeah.
No, but seriously, so there was like 34 videos that I found that he had used. So, and I went ahead and did a copyright infringement report against him for every single one of them. And a few days after I did that, he wasn't there anymore. I was like, okay, cool, it worked. All right, okay, at least TikTok's doing their job and all that. But no, what happened was that he completely blocked me from viewing any of his videos. I just discovered today. I'm like,
Wow.
So wait, can I just confirm? You've been blocked from viewing
Your own
your own
content.
videos.
Yes. It's a good thing
mean-
that I do have another TikTok channel that I don't, or account that I don't use, but I just happened to pop onto it today, and I saw a bunch of people sent me basically, hey, somebody's stealing your work. I'm like, no, I got him kicked off. And then I realized, no, it wasn't. No.
Oh,
He's,
wow.
right there.
Just-
And
what is it? A new account or is it the same account?
it's the
just
same
blocked
account.
you?
It's just that he blocked me. So it made it look like I couldn't find him with my actual account. So
That's
the
amazing.
thing is that he had 5,000 subscribers on TikTok when I first, and it was like, okay, but now he has 25,000.
Oh no.
All right. So now that's really making me pissed as well. Now, here's the thing.
What happens if he overtakes you, David?
Oh
I
my
know,
word!
right? But he's not getting the views. He may have 25,000, but I looked at the last 10 videos that he put up there, and they're only getting less than 1,000. So more than likely, he spent money on a click farm, so he could actually get to the amount to where you can actually monetize now. Because now he'll actually be able to make money on my actual on my content.
The funny thing is, there are going to be people listening to this podcast who are like, "What is this TikTok people keep talking about?"
Don't go on it. It's rubbish.
But
I am one of them.
I don't go on it. Although I did recently just set up an account, and I've been nicking this guy's content and just posting it. I've been doing it for a while. Blocks just recently.
Oh, that wouldn't surprise me either. That's the thing.
yeah, all right. So I'm done. I'm done with my rant. I'm just pissed off
sorted
that
now.
my extra hard work is being taken by someone, and
I
he's
mean, you could
benefiting
take
from
it as a compliment. It's obviously good.
It's not.
Yeah.
This is what I said.
I know, but that's fine. It's just that he took my logo.
Stirring.
He was almost finished. He was almost finished.
All right, okay. Just wind it in.
All right, I'm done.
We're good. We sorted.
So he's going fishing
Producers telling us to move on with this one.
No, not in the slightest. I'm just saying that was one of the biggest bites I've ever seen.
That was a very big bite. That was a very, very big bite.
Oh, amazing.
Chloe went fishing and definitely caught
I
something.
know, it was good.
Right, she did. It was a nice big juicy salmon. And speaking of which, let's move on to our first topic. And now that you're about to take a nice
I thought
sip,
you were about
Chloe,
to
I'm gonna
say.
pick
Hang on,
you
hang on.
first.
I thought you were about to introduce then salmon slap. You go, nice big salmon. You know, you could have plugged our merch.
merchandise.
Yeah, where were you in
Tom,
that one, Tom?
What was that all about?
I apologise.
I thought we were supposed to be doing better.
Oh, shit.
We are meant to be doing better. This is
We
just
are.
getting worse.
We have now got a production manager who's come in recently, and she's like,
What is this?
is this disorganized mess? What is happening? Like we have a spreadsheet now.
I
know, right?
Scheduling. It's crazy.
That she took a picture of.
that-
Not a screenshot.
Yeah,
a picture. I'm sorry.
It is the most organized we've been since.
It's terrifying.
And if we
Right,
only could learn to stop
merchandise.
swearing, so it would stop taking me forever.
Yeah, just point out, you swore loads during your angry rant, so don't
Well-
come at me with you.
Okay, fair enough. You make a good point. Swear.
Right, so I haven't actually got my
fucking
salmon
swearing.
slap gear on. Right, check it. is the producer doing it as well. But we do have merchandise. You can go and get it at salmonslap.com. If you're listening on Spotify and
Apple Podcasts,
iTunes.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Google does it too. I listen to it on Google.
Oh, Google, okay.
Google
and I
Podcasts.
know you can listen to it on there, but I'm talking about like reviewing it and giving us
Review
5
that
stars
shit,
and,
yes.
and like and kind of giving us like giving us
5 stars,
good
amazing
reviews and nice
reviews.
things.
Yeah, push that out.
If you're listening to us or watching us, in fact, on YouTube, go and like.
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Yeah. I should know
Put
this.
some comments.
You're a YouTuber.
Yeah.
Come on.
I know.
Come on.
I am terrible. Comment. Leave
Well
us
done.
a comment. Tell us how we're doing
Share.
during this.
Oh yeah, share.
Oh, share the video.
Yeah.
Actually, no. In fairness, it's share no matter what it is. Thank you, producer. This is why you're here. Because otherwise we are dog shit.
Maybe we should just let the salmon
Going
do
back
this
to
from
being
now on.
balls deep,
Yeah.
I swear.
And when I say share, when we say share, what we're talking about is actually sending it to a mate. The majority of how we get our name out there, of how we send it to a friend, someone who is sat on the road and says, "Oh, they're travelling up to Glasgow. They're going to be bored throughout the entire thing." Send them this podcast.
Yeah, the whole thing.
At least they can be bored and listening to something at the same time. So, that's great. Merchandise, salmonslap.com.
Yeah, I think we can move on now. Yeah, we're safe.
Okay, I think. Okay. Yeah. Let's do it.
I think now what we can do is, again, if you are new to this, welcome to the UK's largest trucking podcast.
Absolutely. Like some might
genuinely
actually say the
largest.
world. Some people will.
Oh,
would
some
say
might.
the world.
Yes.
No. We are the largest UK-based comedy trucking podcast in the world.
Oh, that's changed.
So.
that
Second
escalated
in the comedy.
quickly.
Some people
Yeah.
have
Yeah,
said
yeah,
it,
yeah.
and that is a fact. That some people have said it.
What, yourself?
Yeah.
Right. Either way, let's get on with our first trucking-related topic, Chloe.
Oh yeah, it's totally trucking related.
Good. Yeah. Okay.
I don't know if you've seen a slight video on TikTok, wherever you watch it on, Reels, Instagram, but there's been a proposal at Disneyland that got ruined. Have you seen it?
Oh, in Paris. Is this the one in Paris?
Yeah.
That's
Oh, was it? I don't actually know where it was.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it was Paris.
So it's at Disneyland,
And,
and the
yeah.
guy basically runs up, stops the engagement thing happening, and nicks the ring and tells him to do it somewhere else, effectively. So yeah,
Yeah.
I think.
what are your thoughts on it?
Okay.
So if you haven't seen this, this has properly
Yes,
gone viral,
massively
and
so.
it's pretty much as Chloe explained. There's not really just. I think what had happened was wherever they'd found somewhere in front of like the Disney castle, hadn't
Yeah,
they?
but I think they'd climbed
Yes,
over
on a
something or
stage.
gone restricted. Yeah, a restricted stage.
They weren't supposed to be where they were.
Yeah.
So they were in the wrong.
Yeah.
Being where they were.
Yeah.
But then this this eagle of an employee swoops in from nowhere and like just straight up just grabs the ring and
Separates them and
Okay.
he's like, down here, it's better down here. Yeah.
I mean David is going to have a very similar opinion
Well,
to me on this one. Yeah.
We're not going to be plugging anybody
Well-
right now, but
What?
Yeah. We're not going to talk about Philip
we get our
Franco
same
right
information.
now.
We get our information, our news from the same source.
You know what? There was something that I was watching on Philip Franco, and it was about like the UK Parliament. I was like, how am I learning this on an American YouTube
know, right?
channel? As a Brit, I should have known about this earlier. This is really not great. This is my first. This is now a primary source of information. Not good. Yeah, so my opinion of this is the employee should definitely not have. He shouldn't have grabbed it. He should have.
Absolutely
reckon?
not.
Yeah, I don't.
He shouldn't have taken it.
You don't think?
Huh?
Absolutely not. Does he get paid enough money to do that kind of stuff? He doesn't. He has this little.
Wait,
bit
what did
of
I just
power
say?
that
I said he shouldn't.
he shouldn't have taken it. Yeah, he
Yeah,
shouldn't have taken
David's
the
agreeing
ring.
with you. I think he should have.
Oh, okay. Well, I
I'm
thought
all
he was
up for-
disagreeing
I-
with me.
no,
I was
I am
think-
all up for ruining
I do
that
not
shit.
think. Oh, I am. You know what? Here's the thing. Disney has they're huge. All right. And to get such a negative thing happen at their place, you know, they're supposed to like think about this stuff and like, what is the best scenario? What can we do? And like, will this cause an actual problem or will it not? Again, not everybody is going to be proposing in Disneyland every single day. And everyone's not going to be jumping over a fence or climbing up steps to a stage that they're not.
I don't know.
Supposed to.
Do you not think they would be at Disneyland?
Just
I reckon
quickly,
it's quite
producer.
notorious for it. Google it, yeah.
Well, I was going to say, what do we know? What happens to the employee afterwards?
I'm just looking now. To be fair,
I am
Okay.
genuine. I thought I did wonder if that's what you were doing, but I was curious as to like.
I'm seeing a lot of things saying that they had permission to be on the stage.
See, so I heard they
I've heard that
didn't.
as
Did
well.
they?
I heard
And
that they
they-
asked for permission to get engaged, blah, blah, blah. And the guy said, yeah, over there. But they mistook that as the stage or something. So there was about to be a performance and they were in the way, which is why he acted and got them out of the way for their own safety and all that sort of stuff.
Safety.
Well-
Yeah.
How?
I don't know.
I mean, this is a band, not a herd of stampeding
Well, you
elephants.
never know. They
coming
could
in.
be dressed
I mean,
up.
How? I mean, how hammered are the band if they're going to trample a couple that are
I didn't hear
proposing to
anything
them?
about a band. You know, is this particular employee? Again, this is my opinion. He has this little bit of power, and he wanted to take advantage of it. All right,
So-
you see this all the time, and in the trucking industry, you see this constantly. You got the security guards who have that little bit of
Oh,
power.
yeah, yeah,
and
true.
they
Did
David
have-
just make this
I know, right?
Did David just make this a trucking related topic?
Well, but
See, it was
they
totally
have this
trucking.
little bit of power, and they take advantage of it. They have the power to ruin a truck driver's day if they want to. Or they have
Yeah, no, they
the power
do.
to make
Yeah.
it a fantastic day. And I have experienced so many so many
Yes.
security guards who would just happen. They have this
Yeah.
particular, maybe a stop sign that they love, just watching people go by, just so they can actually
Just stop you
them
and
down later
interrogate you.
and give them a warning. You know what I mean? As like that kind of
I
stuff.
won't say the company. I had this week, this exact thing, and it was a security guard as
Oh,
well.
really?
And so I turned up. I turned up at this site, and I turned up at like 4:45 in the morning or something like that. Now there's this night guard on, and I've tipped there at 5 o'clock previously. I went there. Lovely security guard. Let me sit. Yeah, go around back, go and tip. You're fine. Not a problem at all. As long as it's clear, as long as you're the only person that's tipping in that bay. Obviously, if you're making it a problem for the shovel, you're gonna have to sit and wait. That's fine. So I went to this shovel. I turned to this guy. Goes 6 o'clock. I said, "Well, I've tipped there before. I've tipped at 4:45 before, at 5 o'clock before." No, 6 o'clock. Can't come in. Can't come in. And I said, "Well, why not?" Because health and safety. And then
Their trump
and
card.
then at one point, he's then walking around, and he's got a pair of trainers on, no high vis, nothing like that, no PPE. And considering this is like, and I'm not going to mention the name, but when I say this is one of the
Kia.
most health and safety space, like it is like properly HSE, like it's super ultra that
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
I mean, you cannot walk around without your high vis on in this place. Even
yeah.
if there's
Wait,
no
you
one
have
there,
to drive
you
with your high beams
cannot.
on.
High vis, like a kind of like
Oh,
that's what-
yeah.
you know,
I
you know,
high-
like the
I heard
orange
high
stuff,
beams.
not high
Well, that's
beam.
understandable. You know, you got to wear your safety vest.
Well,
that's
but
fine.
he wasn't. So he's walking around without any of that kit on.
Oh.
I mean, I know that's picky of me, but if he's not letting me in until the time, I was just kind of sat there thinking, you've just been doing that to be a dick, aren't you? And anyways, when at 6 o'clock he left, the other guys came in, and I said, could I have got in here at 5 o'clock? Yeah. He says, why did you maybe wait? And they said, oh, he can just be a bit of a dick sometimes.
Yeah.
Why? Yeah, and I said to the guys, it's not on you. This is now affected the rest of my day, because now I'm going to be meeting traffic at places that I wouldn't normally meet. It's going to have a knock-on effect throughout the entire day. Because at morning time, you only have a small window to try and get as much driving before like the masses start taking over the roads. And yeah. But this is the reason, David. Like, because I'm sure you're not asking why am I getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning and stuff to get to start work? Was it you that was asking that?
I was commenting on it and like, holy crap, that is very early. Like, Jesus, but I'm sure.
Well,
and I pretty much knew why you were, because I understand too. Like living in LA, you got to start early if you want to get to the other side of town.
Yeah, LA, I can imagine is exactly
LA
like
is
that.
no
yeah.
worse than London or
Can
anywhere.
confirm.
You know what I mean? It's just We have 15 lanes on both sides of the freeway and stuff, But hey, the more lanes, the more traffic.
Well, yeah,
actually,
true.
it becomes worse. Just because you add
does,
lanes
yeah,
does
well,
not mean that you can actually make it to where it'll be better.
So,
Well, they reckon the more lanes, the more people actually want to use
you got
the
more
roads,
traffic,
don't
haven't
they?
you? They need more lanes for more traffic,
Yeah.
so you're gonna get more. So I've
Yeah.
had it with I've had a knobhead Forky that was Scottish, and
A Forky?
yeah,
A Forky? 1 second, no.
yeah, Forky.
No.
Are you allowed to say
have
that?
you gone Australian?
No, why?
A
Forky?
I've never...
I think I've
You know,
Forky.
like the
Driver out of
telehandler.
curiosity.
Yeah,
Forky.
forklift driver,
Is it-
telehandler forklift.
Okay.
Forky?
Yeah, on a building
Has
site.
anyone else heard this before?
I've never
must
heard
have.
of it,
Never.
but it sounds like something Australians would do.
Is it just
No.
a skip thing then?
It sounds...
Never heard that.
We all call him Forkies.
Skip thing.
Well, because at the skip yard we all call
I,
him
I
Forkies.
I literally work with forklifts, and I've never heard that.
All right, okay, sorry.
Never heard that
the
term before.
telehandler with forklift capacity, whatever you want to call it.
Go
The
on,
driver.
yeah.
So
So,
he,
Forky t-shirts coming out soon.
so the driver in this telehandler thing was Scottish, and he just seemed a bit of a dick. And like, I was trying to find these skips. I'd been to the site like a long.
Wow. So first we're going Forky, and now because he's Scottish, he's a bit of a dick.
No, he just happened to be Scottish and a dick. Put two and
Okay.
together.
Okay.
He's
Okay,
whatever he
I'll
was.
let it
allow
pass.
it. I'll allow it.
And basically, he just, for no reason at all, he just wanted to be a bit of a dick to me. And he's been really rude to me quite a few times, this guy.
He
And
probably fancied you.
I hope not.
Yeah.
Blech.
It's like boys pull hair in schoolyards and stuff
So
like that. they say.
Forkies are horrible. Okay. So anyway, I tried to like get into site. Shut up. To find this skip, and I couldn't find it. So I literally drove around to find the Forky, as you would. And he literally was like, "You're in my way. Skips are over there where they've always been." It's like, yeah, but I need to just come and speak to you to confirm stuff. Because there's like 2 different sites. And he's like, well, you're in my way. And he's like demanded that I reverse back. And then like literally was driving at me and not helping me whatsoever. And I think that's just a power thing. Or is that's pretty much actually nothing.
Probably is. He probably
Yeah.
he needs something. He needs to take his anger out with somebody.
Well, he's not
and
like
he looks
that with
an
other
easy target.
people. Yeah, but he's not like that with other guys. Like, only women, I think.
Maybe
I'm sure
maybe he's one of those guys who
He's-
feels like he can talk. He's very comfortable talking to women the way he spoke to you, and that's
Yeah.
that's it.
Because some of the
I
other
can see
guys
that happening a
apologise.
lot.
Yeah, on his behalf.
Or
So
maybe they just look like I'm not gonna like. There's certain people that I probably wouldn't talk nasty to. The bigger they are, the scarier looking they are, the nicer I happen to be to them because I don't want them to kick the shit out of me. But there's definitely some people that seem to be a little less intimidating.
yeah, I imagine so actually. Go on,
I'm
producer.
gonna go with David's first comment that he probably had a crush on you. He just sat there and he went, "You look fantastic," and that's it. He was like, "Yeah,
I
fantastic."
think we're actually using that word now.
Oh god, I can't believe you used that word.
Again,
online.
if that's not a fish saying that, David, I genuinely, I am gonna be disappointed in you.
I say that I have never heard that before. That phrase.
It's a new phrase apparently.
Fantastic. Oh no. Please don't make us explain faptastic.
Well, it's going to be on a
Fantastic.
t-shirt soon. So.
Tom, this is
Right.
You started this, Tom.
Fapping.
Didn't you?
Oh, Jesus Christ, yeah. This is all pre-show stuff, this. Fapping is...
It's flaps.
It's when you... What?
I know what it is.
What?
I don't know.
It's what? It's... Okay, it's having a wank. Fapping is having a
Oh,
wank.
that was it.
There.
Is it?
There.
Is it really?
So if
Wow.
So yes. So basically, so
thought it
what
was
the joke
flaps.
was there? Jeez.
This is so much more funnier now. Thank you, producer.
What is happening right now?
All right,
Right, should we just move on?
we move
Fucking
on.
Just move on.
But does anybody have? So, Tom, you believe that the dickhead Disneyland guy
Was out
who
of
took
order.
the ring, walked down. All right, he was out of order, correct?
Yes.
All right, and
Yeah,
Chloe,
yeah,
you
absolutely
think the
out of
other way.
order.
You think that he had absolute right to grab
Yeah,
that ring,
fuck
kick
it.
it down the steps.
Yeah, he had to act.
Okay.
He went for it. I would have
Now,
done
and
the
you
same.
think you think he gets paid enough?
Probably not. He
do
probably
that
just
kinda
wanted
garbage?
to do it for a laugh and went, I see an opportunity.
Yeah.
I'm taking it.
Yeah.
I think it's just a power trip, isn't
I
it?
believe it's a power trip.
That's basically what it is, yeah.
Disney are renowned for their fucking stupid rules.
I was
and
going to
laws.
say,
They
yes.
apologized. By the way, Disney did
Well,
apologize, and they gave him a bunch of free shit.
Oh, nice. But
They did. Yeah, they offered him a free weekend, didn't they?
But the
Yeah.
guys like
Well,
Which they turned down.
the trains not they're not supposed to.
yeah,
yes,
they're not meant to.
That's what they're supposed to
They've always
Especially
got a
not to
smile,
touch
haven't they?
Stuff.
Oh, really? Is that a rule?
Oh yes, yeah.
Now, I go to Disneyland all the time. I'm probably one of those, I go there every 2 weeks. And one thing is I go to
10
the...
minutes away.
Yeah, I live 10 minutes away. Yeah, so exactly. I bought myself a season pass, so me and Desmond could so I could kill time for an entire day. But
Wow, you get Disneyland. I
they
get
are-
Creeley.
Excuse me?
I don't know, Creeley. Have you never... No, David, you ain't have heard of Creeley. Creeley's like a little budget...
Lay-by.
Shut up, you. Oh, wow. Moving on.
Okay, yeah, but they're very
we
hard.
we
They-
had
they-
Frontierlands.
they have
That
to-
was ours.
Yeah, they have to take their job seriously. I tried having a conversation one time with somebody in the Star Wars land area. I can't remember what it's called, but they had to stay in character. I was like, because Chewbacca was around the corner. I said, "Geez, it must be very hot in there." What are you talking about? No, I was like, oh my god. Okay, fine.
I mean,
it was just
I do wonder what would have happened in that same situation if it hadn't just been a regular, is it a cast member they call them, and if it had been a stormtrooper that had run up, grabbed the ring and pointed.
brilliant.
Would this have blown up as much as it had right now if
That
it had
would
been
have
a
been
stormtrooper
amazing.
that had
It
done
would have been
that?
better.
That would
it
have been
really
so
would have
cool.
been better.
Yeah. So is that the answer?
But,
as long as
right,
you
okay.
trust a stormtrooper, do whatever you want.
It's okay. Crack on.
Just
Do
do
what
it.
you want. You are
You know what's funny?
fine.
Hold on, because we're gonna. I won't be able to say this in a second because we will totally have moved on. So I go over to Star Wars all the time with my kid, and Chewbacca. I know, basically where the actors come out. I like to hang
Sorry?
out around that area.
Oh, right, okay.
Please tell me.
actors.
Please tell me you're not on a first name basis with them.
Chewbacca. Every time Chewbacca goes by, and he looks at me and does this. Basically, he grabs his beard. He grabs his beard and does his little sound. It's awesome.
What is this? Your son or Chewbacca that's doing that? Does
Chewbacca.
your son have a beard? Right.
Of course, my son has a beard.
I thought we were talking about
Can
your
you
son.
imagine my son not having a beard?
I can imagine your son having a beard like yours. Yes.
Absolutely, it's
I think I might have just broken producer. I think I've just fully broken producer.
Oh
But it makes my day all the time when Chewbacca looks at me and basically rubs his beard up and down and gives me a bit of a head nod. I'm like, respect. But in his little
Are you in the Chewbacca
thing,
crew then, are you? Is that your thing?
Oh, absolutely. I'm
I'm sorry. What's the noise he makes again?
Are you serious?
Yeah,
you
do
know
it again.
how-
Do it again.
How much effort it
Please.
took for me to get the balls to actually do this?
Do it, do
And
it.
then you're making me do it again.
Do it.
I won't do it.
Oh, he's
Here's
got
what it
stage
sounded
fright.
Like before.
No. Oh,
Oh,
David. You can't use
cheated.
editing to get yourself out of that. Oh,
The advantages of being the editor.
Disgraceful. Disgraceful.
Disappointed.
All right. Okay. So now I'm done with the whole Disneyland thing. All right, Tom.
Could we move on to your topic?
My topic?
I was going to say.
It's not another rant.
Yes,
is
your
it?
topic.
Okay. All right. Well, my topic basically has something to do with money.
But yeah, it's a rant. I'm reasonably sure it's a rant. Go
on,
on.
bring it.
It's a rant. It's just again, rich people versus poor people and how much stuff costs and all that kind of stuff. We dipped into this kind of before, but I just wanted to kind of like
You didn't finish it.
bring it back because right now the rich are controlling how much money the poor have. All right, when it comes to let's say for example gas prices.
Wait,
It's
is this a recent thing?
Do you know I
No,
remember
this is-
talking about
this
this?
is- Yeah, but
No, I'm
it's just
I was
especially
mobbing
right
you.
now
Right.
because
Sorry.
we
general.
did talk about gas prices and they're extra. Well, extra. What? They cost a lot more now than they did last time we spoke about it. All right.
Well,
And
the last time we spoke about this, we were saying that it was gonna. Cause I mentioned an AA article and said that it was gonna start dropping, and it did.
Didn't it just
did,
level
and it's
out
just
for a
gone back
while and then?
Oh,
It did drop. It went down to like at some place. It went down to about like 170 something.
Oh, I do apologise. That's amazing.
I can't remember what. Well, no, but so it started dropping. But it's
Right.
just gone back up, and now it's at just 180 something.
Some places it's
and
like
that's just where
£2.
it's holding. Yeah, on the services it's ridiculous. Which I
stations,
can't
You know?
remember what
Yeah.
that is in American, but it's a lot.
Well,
yeah.
I mean,
it's,
to be
it's
fair,
like
to be fair, David's got a new high. I think because a couple of guys that I worked with were out in California last week, and it's like $6.50 a gallon or $7.
It's around
$7 a
$6.10.
gallon.
It's around $6.10 to $6.20, depending on what you're getting and
stupid.
depending exactly where you are. Now, if you go, like I was in a town called Bakersfield, which is just north of LA by, I don't know, like 100 miles, and holy crap, I couldn't believe. I thought you had to be in Southern California to have the most expensive gas in the country, but no. It turns out you just have to go north of California, north of Southern California, and it was up to $7. The amount of times I saw $7 on the side of the road. But you know what's kind of crazy too is that you really know that you're in when the economy is all messed up is when you have the signs on the gas stations or the petrol stations saying the price of gas. That's basically just a huge indication and a huge red flag that there's something going on. There's something bad. It's like
Do
every
you not
time
normally
you
have it
drive by.
outside then?
What the
Prices.
The what?
The prices.
Well, the prices are always there. You know,
Right,
when the
yeah.
prices were down, it was great. Okay, hey, everything's normal. You know,
Yeah.
But again, when they raise the price, that's basically just like an indication that the economy is getting f***ed up. You know, and again, what I kind of want to bring is just that what pisses me off. Like, okay, I'm house hunting. All right, I'm trying to buy a house, and the rich people who have cash, who can buy a house without a loan, and they can just buy it. All right, they will buy all the houses up. And of course they're bringing the prices of the houses up because they know that house is basically is going to increase in value and they don't have to do any work for it. All right, they have to pay property taxes. They don't even have to put someone in there. All right, but they can make more money and even rent it out, and get the money from the rent, get the money from the appreciation, and their gold. It's just that it just pisses me off that rich people are just doing this. Of course, they have the power. They have the money, and it pisses me off. Is all basically what it is. You know, I ended up, the houses that I'm looking at right now. If I bought the same house 3 years ago or 4 years ago, it was I would have saved $200,000.
Wow,
That's 4
that
years
much
worth of work. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Yeah. It's just depending on the house. You know, of course, I'm not looking at the $200,000 houses. You know, I'm looking at the $500,000 ones.
It's surprising. I will say they can go back to pet prices and it's going to bring it back around on that. Even with so obviously on the truck driver's rate. You kind of we are obviously above the average.
What, the wage?
Wage
Yeah,
wise,
yeah.
and
Are you?
And you kind of
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
obviously, yeah.
You're
And-
above average? Okay. All right.
Right.
I mean, I would say so. Yeah. But wow,
Jesus.
just go for us. Why not, David?
What?
Is there anything else you want to kick us down?
Because you
I'm
earn
just
what
saying,
you want.
as in, like, are we comparing? Okay, you're saying the average wage of your regular
right.
person.
Okay, so but basically, on the wages that we're on, I feel like we shouldn't have to kind of penny pinch as much.
Yeah,
as we are.
I agree.
I feel like I really am at the moment. I don't feel like I should be having to watch my budget this month as much as I do. Like, say for instance, having to. So when I'm driving to work, I drive about 20 minutes to work.
Yeah.
And I have to travel. So I've now figured out 66 miles an hour is
A good,
I've got my
good
Ford
speed.
C-Max.
Yeah.
66 is the best. I can get there quickly, but also as well, I'm not wasting fuel.
Yeah.
And I'm having to really watch out how I'm driving.
Yes.
I'm
Absolutely.
You should be doing that anyway,
if I'm
Tom.
honest with you, well, no, but I'm f***ing myself because if something goes wrong with my car, it is gonna put me in not great situations.
Yeah, that's the problem.
And this should not be. And it's all these little things. I mean, it used to be that. And I know this is like one of them things. Like back in my day, we used to be able to fill up a car with, I know. But it's costing me nearly £100 to fill up my car.
Yeah. Same here.
I mean, that is ridiculous.
And how many gallons is that? Or do you even go by? You go by liters.
We go by
I
litres,
hate
yeah.
that conversion.
Well, it's
Producers on it.
I mean,
You know,
it'd be like what?
I
It'd be
just
like
paid
40 plus litres, something like that. Is it?
I just paid $170 to fill up my pickup truck, and that broke my heart. Now it was basically at like 1/8 of a tank, and it was Oh God, this is my ADD kicking in right there. What was I talking about?
So 170 to fill up your truck.
Oh yeah,
Come on, David.
Come on, you can do this.
But
You
I
can
have,
do
but
it.
I
I believe in you.
I have a 40 I think I have a 40-gallon tank. Like for you to do that to your, and then you have a car. Is that what it is? You have a car. Is that what you're driving?
What's
or a
40 gallons
Like,
in
again,
liters?
I have a pickup.
I have no idea.
So it's okay. Can you turn on your mic?
Right. 45 litres, which is what your car is, Tom, is just under 12 US gallons.
That's it.
Is that all
I
it
shouldn't be
is?
complaining. I really should not be complaining about the price of.
I've just put in David's. David
40
is
gallons.
150 litres.
Yep.
What?
150
What are you
litres.
whinging about, David?
Oh, okay.
David,
I retract
you
my
have
reading.
no rights. No rights. So what have we just
So you
said
could
for
fill up all our tanks in one
Yeah.
hit.
so
now I've-
how many gallons is my tank then?
You
Uh,
said 12.
About
12, wasn't it?
Gallons. Yeah, just under 12.
So what? 12 gallons, and that's costing me $120.
ooh. Well, we're doing
Oh,
maths.
To translate
Okay,
it.
Doing
across.
maths.
I will never complain about the price of gas. 'Cause I, honestly, God,
How much
I
is
don't
it?
drive my pickup very often.
How much does
I
it
don't
compare
drive my.
to?
Oh yeah.
So I have to fill up my car. Well, it depends. To go and see my kids, to go and pick up my kids, it costs me about £50 in fuel.
How far have you got to
They
travel?
only live an hour and 20 minutes.
That costs 50 quid. Jeez.
Wow, you could buy
about
a webcam for
£45.
that.
Oh, you can shut up right now.
Yeah, just don't see your children ever and buy a webcam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, David.
Great logic there.
There's Californian logic right there.
Have you
These,
ever? Have you
these
ever-
are people who voted for Arnold Schwarzenegger, just to point out.
Why would you not?
have
Yeah,
you
why
ever
would you
used-
not?
Why would you
Fair
not?
enough. Yeah, fair enough. I can't argue with that. Yeah.
I
Have
would.
you ever used the beer as a currency and like, okay, 50. All right, that's okay. I could easily get 20 pints out of that, or something. You know what I mean?
it's-
Depending on the price of
They,
pints.
they
I can't remember.
reckon. they say it's the McChicken sandwich. That's what, because it's something that almost every country has.
I've
Yeah.
never heard this, Tom.
And so,
Is that-
right,
how much is this?
producer, please
No,
bail me out and just make
the
sure I'm not
salmon
talking
is looking
bollocks.
confused.
Producer,
I'm pretty sure you just
Producer,
eat at
please.
McDonald's too much.
Yeah, I
no,
would
I
agree.
haven't. Producer, please bail me
Hang
out.
on.
It looks like you have.
Also, you should be caring parent
Because
to Greg's.
no. Right.
You're cheating
No,
on
I
Greg's
know, but
right
they
now.
don't have Greg's in. No, but they don't have Greg's in different countries.
Well-
do you know? You can't go to France for a Greg's.
No, they just call it GRX.
Gone mental.
GRA.
GRX.
Oh no, it's an American TikTok. It's so good.
It's great.
But yeah, but basically, it's because the McChicken sandwich has been going for so long. They can look at it back in, like, say, for instance, the 80s in, like, Australia and say, how much did it cost in Australia for a McChicken sandwich? Please, producer, bail me out of this one here. And obviously, and then the other thing is, I think they picked the McChicken sandwich just because some countries, they don't eat beef because of religious
yeah, religion I was
question
going
mark?
with, yeah.
I think it is. Apparently, I think is it the cow's sacred or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, believe
I
it or
mean,
not.
they are.
I think India is
They
a
are.
big
They
one,
are
isn't it?
sacred. Yes.
Cows are special.
Cows, very sacred. Definitely don't eat them with bullseye sauce. Oh, so good.
I believe it or not,
He's not right. No.
Google says you're talking.
Yes.
So there you go.
Oh.
Is it actually? Oh, the look on your face. You look devastated.
You have just had a salmon piss all over you.
Are you actually okay? Is there nothing coming up at all?
Well, not on the screen anyway.
Did you search for anything?
Yes.
Are you just winding me up now? You're a
No, you're
bellend.
just wrong.
You're
You're just wrong.
That's what you say.
Producer has
love
spoken.
I'm sure I've read this somewhere. I can't. Right.
You can't
I cannot
read.
have made something. I cannot have made up something this detailed.
You can.
No,
Have
my
you
brain
ever-
cannot have
Hang
made
on,
this
whoa,
up.
whoa. Yeah, this is just you, Tom. You make up so much crap.
I mean, I can't deny that.
Yeah.
That's very true. Either way, even if this is not a thing, it should
Right,
be
so
a
this is
thing
where we're
because
going with
all
now.
my logic is there. Right, listen, just go with me on this one here.
All right, you're
Because
right, Tom.
What was the original point?
I don't want to get fired.
What was the...
Podcast currency is what we're going with.
I know. I always use beer as a form of currency in a way of like, how many beers can I get for like if I did this little amount of work?
Yeah, that's
for, let's say I
logical
was-
though. I make that.
You know what
that
I mean?
makes sense.
And I just is that the Irish in me? Like what I would always find out. Okay, this is how much. This is I can go for 2 nights if I do this little job or something. You know what I mean? I don't know. I used to do that all the time. But yeah. Anyway, so yeah. Again, money. The prices are going up.
Yeah.
The rich are assholes, and they'll take advantage of any situation, and the poor have to pay for it. Well, you know what? As well,
Yeah.
because they don't have to pay interest rate. All right, everything costs less for the rich people. All right, first of all, it's a drop in the bucket. All right, but then when they actually want to buy something big, well, they don't have to pay the same price as poor people because we have to get the loan. All right, and of course we get the loan,
True.
we pay the interest rate. We have to get and of course rich people
Yeah.
too. They already have the resources. They have the lawyers on call.
On
they
big
have
projects, whatever they
the
have,
accountants. They know exactly how to get the loopholes and all that kind of stuff. So they're basically not even paying taxes a lot of the time. Again, a lot of them do pay taxes. Blah blah blah. I don't know who is and who isn't. Whether like they even say that. Like Amazon's do, Jeff Bezos, he doesn't pay any taxes, and like I don't know. That's what one side's saying. I don't know what side to believe, so I kind of
You're just annoyed in the middle.
they're whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna. So I'm not a big fan of TikTok, and I know that's what we talked about pretty much the entire way. This seems to be the running theme of this one here. I watch YouTube Shorts,
Which
and
is the same basically.
on there, it is the same, but you get a lot of these things where it's trying to kind of push like financial planning and all of this sort of thing, and how to be rich and how to be successful and this sort of thing. I mean, don't you watch most of it? And it's like, well, what you need to do is with your first £1,000 or first $1,000, put it into this. Your second $1,000, put it into this. I'm thinking, that's great, but how do I get the first one? How do I get that?
You know why they're showing you that, Tom?
I've not even.
They're not showing everybody that. They're only showing you that to you
Well-
because you're the one who's actually. If you watch a certain video, they're counting the time how long you're actually watching that, and
Yeah,
then
they're suggesting
every
that,
single one,
yeah.
and so they're like, there's a reason
Yeah.
why you're actually getting that.
I mean, my kind of point was going to be on this cryptocurrency,
Oh boy.
because it just seems to me that this is like that. Do you remember Herbalife, that pyramid scheme
Yeah.
thing, and other things like it?
Right.
It just seems like an absolute. It seems like a scam where yes, there are some people that's going to make a lot of money off it.
Yeah, but people that already got the money.
vast majority of us. Well, exactly.
Yeah.
And and I'll occasionally meet some people, and if you're one of them people, I mean, don't get me wrong. If you're actually listening to this and you actually have put money into cryptocurrency, put some in the comments, because normally it's speculative. Oh, producer.
The producer.
Wait,
Oh.
producer, can
the
you actually
salmon
input on this?
has raised his hand.
Yeah, so
How much
Can that be
have you put
animated?
into cryptocurrency? And which one did you buy?
yeah, I want to see you animate a salmon's flipper now, actually. Or-
As soon as I said it, I'm like, oh boy, I'm going to regret this.
I'm not going to say what cryptocurrencies I've gone into because I don't want to influence anyone else in doing things. That's their own choice if they want to their finances. I have had a little dabble in it. I have made money.
Are we okay asking how much? Like,
He's a
can ask him
salmon. He
whatever
can
he
say
wants.
what he wants.
He's
rough figure.
he's
Yeah,
anonymous.
you say you're a salmon, yeah. Okay.
So I started off with £150. At its peak, I had hit 1,500.
Ooh.
Wow.
Nice.
But for me, it was a long game. It was as if I was going into a betting shop with 150 quid. You know, if I lose it, I lose it. If I don't, I don't.
And that's it. Right there. It is that.
It is a gamble.
It is a gamble.
Yeah.
It is, yeah. So I'm now down to, I think...
So is it posh gambling?
Without... Effectively, yeah.
Right.
But there is more to it. But
Posh gambling.
but no, I'm down to about 550 now. So I'm still up, but...
You're down.
Nowhere near as much as
Wait. But you've lost £1,000
So you
on
should have
it.
pulled out.
What?
No.
He never.
No, I haven't. Because I started with 150. Yes, it went up to 1,500. But I'm still above my 150 that I started with.
So he didn't lose
Right.
anything. He just didn't sell.
I just didn't sell it.
You know what's funny?
But
So you're
My
going to
son
keep
came up to
losing,
me
though?
one time, and he asked me.
Well, no, he's...
if you're saying that you're oh no, 'cause how old's your son? I thought we were talking about your new son. And I was thinking, how has he come up to you
No,
and gone,
he was,
Daddy,
he
what's
was not- I think he
cryptocurrency?
was
Is that the
18 at
same one that's
time.
got the beard?
No, this is actually my stepson. He doesn't have my genes, but you know, he told me. I think he might have been like 17 or something, and he wanted to invest a lot of money in Bitcoin, and I'm like, oh, you don't even know what cryptocurrency is? Of course, if he did, he would have be. he'd be
Don't tell me
quite
this.
rich right now if he did, and
Oh,
I basically
no.
convinced him not to. I was like, oh no. I'm like, he hasn't brought it up to me, and he
no.
might have forgotten about it. It's just like, well, it's just it didn't seem legit. Like, I asked him to explain to you what cryptocurrency was to me, and he gave me this weird explanation. I didn't like, and I asked him after I already did a bunch of research on it, and it just. Again, everybody is saying, well, it's a bit of a gamble, really. It is. It's stocks. It's a gamble. It is. It's just a gamble. You know what I mean? It's a long shot. But then again, he might have lost all his money. We don't know. Again, he would have actually. He'd probably be a millionaire right now.
As a slight... I need to say this because there are some people that will just literally go, oh, or maybe there is money in cryptocurrency, you know, because I'm slightly up. Look into it. Make sure you actually know what you're getting into, because there will be people that will just
out of curiosity, when you say 500, so let's just forget about the kind of it went up and down.
Yeah.
You've made what was it, 350 quid? Is that my again dyslexia kicking in there, right? So you've made 350 quid. How long has that taken?
Dyslexia.
so I started November.
Oh, okay. Not long ago then.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
I bought into a certain coin that literally was about to erupt, and I had
Dogecoin.
one of the other ones.
Okay.
I do have some Dogecoins though.
Good on
but,
Elon.
yeah, no, I sort of went in on one that I thought, well, hang on, this is a really low price. It's going to go in, and it was. I mean, when I bought it, it was at a 10,000th of a penny. So
Wow.
I've got millions of these
Right.
coins, you know, and it's only actually lost 1-0.
So what happens when we have an EMP
So-
power cut thing? You've lost
Yeah,
it
that's
all.
a good point. Yeah.
Well,
Like,
that's the
the
same thing with
apocalypse
the,
happens. You've lost it.
I love how we're all talking about genuine like money stuff here, and Chloe's like, but what if The Walking Dead happens? What if that happens?
Chloe, do you think your money's going to be safe then?
Well,
That's true, actually. Yeah.
We use gold as a centralized point, don't we? Well, actually, technically, we use the US dollar.
This is my point. Because
Not
there's
a
something
McChicken
there's
sandwich.
well, no, but there's something physical.
It's not just a
physically
either.
back it up.
There's
Isn't
always
there?
going to be Heineken. We can use as our currency. So.
ugh.
But no, Chloe actually makes a really good point, because basically
you, David.
cryptocurrency is just a bunch of numbers.
just digital, isn't
on
it?
on a blockchain that people did their little things and all that kind of stuff that I'm not going to get into because I'll probably get it wrong. Jesus, that's the amount of research I tried doing on that, and it just went all over my head. But yeah, again, yes, if an EMP happens and all the data is all destroyed, then yes, it's worthless.
Yeah, or like
Basically, because it's only
a virus
digital.
or
It's
something could affect the system.
Well,
Surely
I wouldn't say a virus. It's just because
the
I'm
Matrix,
sure that they.
something like that.
Yes, absolutely. The Matrix. Chloe is
Well,
right
it's-
on it today.
Well, it's all to do with the blockchain, isn't it?
Yes,
Don't
Tom.
go into
Tom
that.
knows exactly.
I have
He is talking.
no idea what the blockchain is.
Go into it, please.
I watched a video. I think it's Steve Mould. He does like sciencey stuff, and he did a
Sciencey
video
stuff.
on it.
We're going with that.
So I watched this, and it must
Bill
be
Nye.
it must be like it was like this.
The science
no,
guy?
it was like a 30-minute video on crypto and the blockchain. I came out of it with about the same amount of knowledge that I went into the video. I took in none of it. He was talking about the blockchain, and he was showing this websitey thing of how it works. I'm like, no idea.
This makes
I
no
think
sense.
I think I'm getting to that point at that age now where I've stopped being
A sponge?
that kind of person who goes to other people and kind of goes, oh, there's this new technology and stuff like that, and going, yeah, but why? But why? What's the point? What? I think I'm now starting to become quite cynical in my older age and start looking at things and going, but what is the point of it? It's
Well, I said it
it
about
sounds
TikTok.
too good to be true, so
What's the point of
probably is,
TikTok?
isn't it?
Producer, what is the name of the stuff that people can buy that's in a digital form? And it's an N.
NFT, a
Oh,
non-fungible
NFT.
token.
Yeah, you guys have heard about those, haven't you, Tom?
No.
Chloe?
The monkey.
I've heard of
the
a
monkey.
bond.
Yes.
Stupid.
Isn't that an old thing? Bonds?
NFTs basically is the same. I would nearly put it in the same category as cryptocurrency. It's just that it's a digital. You own this particular image that anybody can use. Still, you just happen to own it, and you can sell it. It's only worth what it's worth. What people are willing to pay for it, And again,
So is the old school
the
version of
apocalypse
this
happens-
bonds, though, in all fairness? Because aren't they the same sort of thing?
Not with NFTs, no.
Right, okay.
Yeah. I'd nearly compare NFTs to Pokemon cards. They're only worth what they're worth.
What, do you get shinies?
Honestly,
Well, my kids have got a lot of Pokemon cards.
Yeah, Pokemon we can
they've
work
got
with.
loads of them.
Yeah,
but
I get
maybe they
that.
could sell it and pay for your gas to go pick them up. No?
yeah.
Or the webcam.
I was I was looking at I was watching something where this it was this crying ape or bored ape crying bored something to do with an
Sorry?
ape, and it was an NFT and it got right.
Let them finish.
I'm not explaining. So,
No.
so
Big
do you
enough
know
hole.
Seth?
A big enough hole.
Do you know Seth Green?
Yes.
He does he obviously does a lot of things. So he was going to create this TV series based on NFTs, and he bought an NFT, and if someone's sitting in their truck going, "What the are they talking about?"
Yeah, literally.
So basically, just imagine it like imagine it going on the internet and you see a picture. And someone says, "Yeah, I own that. I've got that. I've got this thing that says it's mine, but you can still download it onto your computer. But it's theirs for some reason."
What?
Yeah.
Either way, he's bought this thing. Yeah, I don't get it. Like someone bought. Do you remember Nyan Cat?
Oh, is that the rainbow
This-
cat?
this-
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
pop.
Yeah,
Type,
yeah.
yeah.
If you're on-
Someone
if you're on
bought the
YouTube, then-
original thing
yeah.
of that. Someone bought the original thing.
Is it
of
like
that.
copyright?
Anyways. No,
No.
because
No, it's
copyright.
not,
Because at the end of the day, it still comes under fair use. So there's nothing stopping us.
Right.
So this bored ape that someone has bought the rights to, there's nothing stopping us putting a full, the entire screen with bored ape because it's fair use. We're allowed to put it on there.
It's now on YouTube.
It is baffling. It is baffling. I do not get it. I do not understand. Anyways, he was going to make this TV series about it, and he'd made this whole thing with voice actors and the whole thing, and someone stole his wallet or
Oh, no.
the code or the whatever it is, and now someone else, some other random person owns it.
And you don't have a clue what it
Oh
is.
no.
And he's made this whole TV series. And there was this guy that's talking about. There's a guy that talks about NFTs all the time, but his voice really annoys me, and I just can't take anything he says seriously. Badly. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I think I'm too old to get it. How? And the thing was, 1 second. Let me just. Can you?
Yeah, we're talking about
Producer, can you find out this? Can you find out? Because this is the thing. So then people who don't know about NFTs, how much was one of these Bored Apes sold for? Because it is
some of them
mind-boggling.
are millions and millions. You know,
For a
by the way,
picture.
I just thought of it. Yeah. Well, it could be.
What happened to old-fashioned people
a Michael
buying
Jordan
porn?
dunk. It could be anything, you know. So.
You are not on the same podcast as us with it, are you, Chloe? You're porn, you're on this, you're on that.
I'm trying to make light of it all.
Zombie
I have no idea what you're on about.
Just an FYI, Seth Green, he's the creator of Robot Chicken that you can see on, well, in America you can
I've
see it
seen
on Adult
Robot
Swim. I don't know
Chicken.
what.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's Seth Green. He's the one who created that.
Right, okay.
Just a heads up. He's the one who lost all those NFTs.
Right.
Is that what you're saying?
So the cheapest Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT is currently $429,000.
Nice.
The most
429,000.
That's the cheapest.
Yes. So
That's the cheapest.
Yeah.
Wow.
Really most
the
expensive.
most expensive NFT.
Okay,
ever
stop right
sold.
there. Let's take a guess. Tom, what's the most
Well,
expensive?
no.
9 million.
Right, no. What?
Okay, we got 9
Just
million.
guessing on the price.
Yeah, we're just going to... What's the most
Just
expensive?
randomly guess. 9 million.
15. We're going to go 15
I'm going to go 200.
Ooh.
million.
Yeah, I don't know.
It might be.
I
I
just
bet
feel
he
like it's
knows.
gonna be-
He knows.
I don't
He's
know.
Smirking.
I don't know. I just know that it's probably not. Actually, what is it? Okay, producer.
Go on.
So the most expensive one is one called the Murch, in which 30,000 collectors pitched together to purchase parts of it, and it was $91.8 million.
Okay, I was a little off. You guys were actually closer.
91 million.
Wow.
The
91 million. You've got to build it like a Kinder Egg.
But that was
Well, no, they
combined.
separated
it was a conglomerate of owners, basically, just so they could buy it. A group of people came together to buy it. The most that was ever sold, well, the most expensive ever sold to a single owner was one called The First 5,000 Days, which was $69.3 million.
Wow.
Wow.
Right, but
Wow.
the thing is, right, but this is like art, but unlike art, no, bear with me, because it's like art in the sense of it's subjective and it's worth what people, end of the day, it's only worth what people are willing to buy it for. So it's great spending like 100 million on this picture, but unless someone's going to buy it down the line,
What's it worth? Yeah.
is it actually worth 100 million?
Exactly, yeah.
Otherwise,
So I'm not getting in line to buy anything.
And art, I know art's like that, but I guess the difference with art
It's got a
is there's
physical
something
form,
that we pass
yeah.
down from generation to generation to generation. And I just don't. Again, maybe this is just me being old,
Maybe.
but I just don't see that being the same.
It's not.
crackers.
I don't know. It's, you know, it all comes down to what Chloe
baffles
said.
me.
Basically, if there is an EMP and it all gets destroyed, your money's gone. You know, at least if you buy
It's
the Mona
true.
Lisa, you still have the Mona Lisa. You know,
Unless it's covered in cake.
Yeah, it was.
unless it's
Oh
covered
yeah,
in-
I heard of that.
I beat you to the joke. I beat you to the joke.
Oh, I can't believe someone did that. That was amazing.
Well, you know, they didn't actually touch the canvas. Yeah, they just touched the
No,
screen.
they're not going to get anywhere near it.
I
No.
thought they actually
Yeah,
threw
you know,
cake
but,
at it.
Yeah.
Well, they threw cake at the clear the perspex that are
Oh,
the window.
okay.
That's you know
Right,
what I mean.
that's covering
so
it.
yeah. So I'm sure
They
he
still
wanted to get in
defaced
the
it.
news, and he
And
got up
do you
the
know
news,
what?
didn't
Do you know
he?
what the best thing is?
Go on.
Do you know what the best thing is? We're out of time, and I managed to escape without using my topic, so I
How
get
do
to
you
use it
keep
next
using
time.
how you keep doing this?
Well, I say that as long as I remember it for next time, because that seems to be a running thing.
Yeah.
Has anyone got anything that they were? Okay, David, we'll come back to you in a second. Chloe, what do you want to plug?
Skip Chick Southwest. Go and check out my YouTube. I do skips.
Producer, anything that you want to plug?
Just another trucking podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
That's
He's a
great.
good man.
Yeah, thank you. I mean,
And
I appreciate that.
salmonslap.com.
The
Oh,
salmon
absolutely.
speaks.
What?
Yeah.
Very good.
And
Yeah.
what can you get on salmonslap.com?
I don't care. Just buy things because I need to make money. You know,
Yeah.
Our producer costs
do need to
us
talk about
so
that, yeah.
much money.
Yeah, we need to pay
Damn.
him.
Now we
He
got-
he actually charges per line, which is why we don't let him speak that much. He's like one of them adverts you used to get back in the day where you had to pay per letter.
The most expensive salmon ever.
yeah. Oh, yeah. David,
if
go on.
I'm
Just
turned
plug
into,
it. Go on.
sorry, if
All right,
I'm
okay.
turned into an NFT, I'm going to be pissed.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Oh my goodness!
Should we do it?
Yes.
NFT?
Yes. Oh yes.
We've just figured it out, guys. We're going to make a fortune.
Yeah, we're on it.
David, just plug it. Come on, for the love of Christ.
All right. God damn it! You make it. Seriously, I don't need this. Do you realize how many views my videos are getting on TikTok? Do you seriously? You may be getting only 900,000 views.
Yeah,
all right?
I know,
I'm
but
getting
it's
millions.
Yeah, but I heard
that's
there's
great,
a guy.
but-
I heard.
I heard there's a
Damn
guy
it, you
making
beat me
more
to the
views.
joke.
So-
You beat me to the joke.
Oh,
What's that guy's name again?
I was so close. I was so close to getting the joke out.
anyway, my website is mytruckingskills.com, and I have a game, I have a YouTube channel, I've got a TikTok, and all that kind of stuff, and that's all I'm going to plug.
And if it doesn't
There we
have
go.
your beard and
Great.
symbol, then it's not you. Is that right?
Sometimes those videos that guy stole is using my face, but he's actually he's changed the pitch of it, so it sounds like a chipmunk sometimes. Yeah.
Oh my God! What's the name? I want to check it
I
out.
got my better. Yeah, I kind
I
of
want
want
to look at this now.
Yeah. Let's go give him some views.
Yeah, I don't want to
Right,
give that guy
I
any
want
views.
to. I want to plug Except for Access, obviously.
You've been doing it the entire
That's pretty much
episode,
it,
by the
actually.
way.
T-shirt.
Wait, no, that's another trucking podcast. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I
Yeah,
thought your shirt was
This,
except
this,
for
this
access.
is one of the old shirts that never got released. This is
Oh, okay.
Just sit there and be ginger. I'm not ginger. I'm strawberry blonde.
Yep.
Yeah, is that everything?
The ginger man
No one
speaks.
said anything.
Yeah, I could hear it coming. Right. Yeah, good to finish.
Yeah.
All right, we're good.
We're good.
Thank you so much for listening. If you haven't listened, how did you get this far? And we shall see you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.